Good afternoon to the lecturer and my classmates. I would like to begin our group assignment is Culture of Malaysia Foods. Group members' name is Eric, Xingyi, and me. Intro of the history of Malaysia food. All Malaysians knew that all Chinese and Indian are from India and China when the World War II. After the World War II ends, British let Tanah Melayu free from imperialists, and Tanah Melayu turned to Malaysia, and we all celebrate Merdeka every year because free from imperialists. After many years, there are many kinds of foods that brought from India, China, and local Tanah Melayu and many countries. Many kinds of Malaysia food only sold in Malaysia. Foods in Malaysia that came from the main races which is Chinese, Indian, and Malay.
I'm Sydney. I want to talk about the Chinese food in Malaysia. First, I want to talk about the bak kut teh. When talking about bak kut teh, the first thing that comes to mind is the Malaysian cuisine. Many people may mistakenly think of the bak kut teh as a name for tea. In fact, this tea is not tea. Although bak kut teh is called tea, it is pork medical soup. The soup has not tea ingredients at all. Instead, it uses pork and pork buns, mixed with Chinese medicine and spices. Meat balls are pork ribs commonly known as a pork ribs, and tea is a soup of ribs with herbs. At the beginning of the 20th century, it was pioneered by overseas Chinese from Fujian in Malaysia. After that, it prevailed in Southeast Asia. Bak kut teh is usually eaten with rice or fried dog steak dipped in soup. Various types of Chinese tea. The most popular in Klang Valley of Malaysia is Kuan Yin. It's usually served with the soup. I believe it can remove the greasy pork. In Malaysia, bak kut teh is a typical yearly dish. Next, I want to talk about the deep fried dog steak. Besides Cantonese, it also called Chiu Kiao. In the Malaysia, we call Yao Zha Gui. Deep fried dog steak is also called Chinese donut abroad because it's fried like donut. Another argument is that youtiao split to Fujian. The Hokkien dialect is called fried kueh or yu kueh. The fried ghost is Chinese oiler, a traditional folk snack. It turns out that it is deep fried flour dots. Most of them are eaten with porridge, soy milk, or bak kut teh. They are also sold early in the morning market. And the next, I want to talk about the wonton noodles. Wonton noodles are generally divided into soup noodles and raw noodles. Wonton noodle is a very common food in China. Use cooked wonton and egg noodles and hot soup to serve. Usually it today are made with shrimp wontons. The wonton ingredients include wonton skin, shrimp, and pork. Wonton noodles are made of the wonton and noodles and boiled soup. The wonton has a smooth taste and the noodles are elastic in mouth, which makes people endless aftertaste. Wonton noodles are introduced to Malaysia and Singapore. There are two types of wonton noodles in Malaysia: soup noodles and the dry noodles. Dry noodles means dry noodles in Malaysia terms. The sauce of the wonton dry noodles is made with the dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, a little sugar and pepper. In Malaysia, we also call wanton mee. Next is the Hainanese chicken rice. Hainanese chicken rice was introduced to Malaya, Siam, and Indonesia as early as the immigration wave from the end of the 19th century to the beginning of the 20th century. In the Chinese communities in Malaysia and Singapore, Hainanese chicken rice is often referred to as a chicken rice. The total can be seen in the food centers, cafes, and even shopping malls in various cities and towns. The general price range from 350 to 650 ringgit. In between there will be served with the special chili sauce and black soy sauce. The next, I want to talk about the laksa. In Malaysia, we got 3 types laksa. We got Nyonya laksa. Another name for Nyonya laksa is called laksa lemak. Nyonya laksa is considered the highest calorie of all types of laksa in Malaysia. The most outstanding feature of the laksa is the fragrant soup base. It is brewed with the sweet with coconut milk and the chicken bones. This is also caused it to emit a sweet and strong fragrance and taste. Typical Nyonya laksa includes yellow noodles, fresh shrimp, fish cakes, and tofu. Nyonya has added many cultural characteristics of the Malay and other places, forming a unique Nyonya culture. The next is the Assam laksa. Assam laksa is a slightly sour soup made from fish. Assam is the Malay word from capers, and it is often used to bring out the sour taste of the soup. The ingredients used in Assam laksa include the cucumber, green onion, red pepper, pineapple, and the regular mint leaf. Assam laksa is usually served with rice noodles, and the thick prawns sweet sauce is very delicious. The last one I want to talk about curry laksa. Laksa is probably most common laksa in the Malaysia, originated from the southern part of the Malay Peninsula, Johor or Malacca area. The curry laksa is very delicious. The soup base is made of the coconut milk and curry paste, and fresh laksa leaves. It is mainly laksa with coconut milk and curry soup base. The ingredients are shrimp, fish cakes, and tofu. Before ordering this dish, the boss will usually let you choose the noodle you want to eat. The next, I want to talk about the yu sheng. Lau Yu Sheng is very popular during the Chinese New Year in Malaysia, and it should be regarded as a unique way for Malaysians and Singaporean Chinese to celebrate the New Year. In fact, Lau Yu Sheng is a dish with suspicious meaning, praying for good luck and making a fortune in the coming year. In the past, the Chinese in Malaysia gathered together to the 7th day of the New Year and People Day. The last I want to talk about is tofu hua. Tofu hua is a snack made with soya beans, and same beans are made with the beans such as broad beans. Soak the soybeans in water, grind and filter out the soybeans milk. If the soybeans milk is added with a bit of jism, it will condense into a very thin and soft solid. The delicacy of the bean curd comes from the temperature control of the fusion of soy milk and coagulants, as well as the speed and skill of the making bean curd. The flavor of the tofu flour will also be divided into 2 types, brown sugar and original. Okay, that's all.
I'm Aaron. Now I want to brief some Malay cultural food in our country. First, we have teh tarik. Teh tarik is formed by 2 languages, teh which means tea and tarik which means wool. Teh tarik is a popular hot milk tea behavior most common found in restaurants, outdoor stage, and kopitiam, which in the Southeast Asia country of Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. This name is derived from the whole process of cooling the drink during preparation. It is made from a strong brew of black tea blended with consistent milk. It is the natural drink of Malaysia. The origin of teh tarik can be traced to Indian Muslim immigrant the Malay Peninsula who set up drink state at the entry of rubber plant after World War II to serve the worker there. The Indian Muslim we also call as mamak in our country. Since colonial times, teh tarik has become a popular Malaysian Indian culture form. many in British Malaya and Singapore. Traditionally, teh tarik has been seen served with the roti canai, which is a popular breakfast set among the Malaysians. Second, we have nasi lemak. Nasi lemak is a dish origin in Malaysia, in Malay culture, that consists of fragrant rice cooked in coconut milk and pandan leaf. It is common found in Malaysia, where it is considered the national dish in our country. It is also the native dish in nearby area with significant Malay population as well as Singapore, Brunei, and South Thailand. In Indonesia, it can found in some part of Sumatra, especially the Malay region of Riau. Riau Islands and Medan. Nasi lemak can also be found in Bangsamoro region of Mindanao, prepared by Filipina, as well as Australian external territories of Christmas Island and the Coco Islands. It is considered an external dish of a tropical Malay style breakfast. Third, we have lemang. Lemang is a Malay and Minangkabau traditional food that made from rice, coconut milk, and soy. It is cooked. It is cooked in a hollow bubble called with banana tea in order to prevent the rice from sticking to the bomber. Apart from the Malaysia Peninsula, Malay also spread through Indonesia, especially the Sumatra and Borneo. In terms of food, Malay have greater in influence Indonesia culture. Lemang is common found in maritime Southeast Asia country, especially in Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. The fruit is also eaten throughout mainland Southeast Asia. Fourth, we have rojak. Rojak is a salad dish of Japanese origin, common found in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. The most popular variant in all these countries is a salad composite a mix of side fruit and vegetables served with a spicy pan sugar dress. It is often described as tangy and spicy fruit salad due to its sweet, hot and spicy dress made from ground chili, cane sugar, and peanut. While the most common variant is primary compression of fruit and vegetable. It is sweet and tangy dress is often made with the prawn pasta. Some recipe may contain seafood and meat component, especially in Malaysia and Singapore, where a not above variant show influence from Indian Muslim culture. Moreover, we have satay in our country. The most common flavor of Nyonya Kueh are grated coconut cream and banana leaf and gula melaka. While those make the flavor of kueh, their base and texture are built on a group of citrus, rice flowering, and tapioca. Two another common ingredient are tapioca flavoring and green bean. They play the most important part in giving kueh their distinction soft, almost pudding-like. Yet the firm texture well is rather used in Southeast Asia cake and pastry. The example of Nyonya kueh is kueh gulong, kueh jala, and kueh lapis. Besides, we also have otak otak. Otak otak is a Southeast Asia fish cake made of ground fish meat mixed with spicy and wrapped into leaf parcel. Otak otak is traditionally served fresh and casted with leaf parcel. It is cooked in and can be eaten softly as a snack or with steamed rice as a part of meal. Otak-otak is common sales in Muar, Johor. Last but not least, we got ikan bakar. Ikan bakar is an Indonesia and Malaysia dish prepared with cockroach grillfish and another form of seafood. Ikan bakar different from other skilled fish dish in that it often contains flavoring like bumbun, kicap manis, sambal, and is covered in a banana leaf and cooked on a coconut fire. Now, our group would like to brief some Indian cultural food in our Malaysia.
As all Malaysian people know that roti canai is Indian people brought their culture from India to Malaysia. Many kinds of roti have inherited from many years ago. Now many kinds of flavor that everyone knows. Most famous are roti tissue, roti telur, and many kinds like 10 above flavor that very famous in Malaysia that all Malaysians know. The roti canai has mixed Malaysia culture and India itself. As the photo show, have three kinds of curry. Curry sambar is the left, and curry naan is the middle one, and curry fish or curry chicken is the right hand one. Next, Tosai. This is also an Indian dish that brought from India. Tosai also have many kinds of flavor. Most famous flavor are original flavor, Tosai telur, and others. We can find them at any mama shop. It's very delicious and have yogurt flavor in the original flavor. Next, Maruku is a snack of an Indian dish. This will sell when Chinese New Year and Deepavali. All races like to eat this because the taste was nice and crispy. These Maruku snacks have many types of frying method. For Chinese people, fried with many curry leaf and put some sesame to make it smell nice. For Indian people, they will follow their traditional method to fry it, and taste of it is very nice to try also. Banana leaf is an Indian dish that without using plate. Banana leaf is a traditional method of serving rice dishes. For me, I think that this is very recycled, but for them, it's become a culture when eat banana leaf rice. That's all. Thank you for your attention.